President Moon Jae-in held talks with his French counterpart on Monday. The duo touched on various issues from North Korea to cultural exchanges. The South Korean leader wraps up his 4-day stay in that country on Tuesday with a business forum between Seoul and Paris. Shin Se-min has our top story.
The leaders of South Korea and France got down to business during their summit in Paris on Monday. Presidents Moon Jae-in and Emmanuel Macron discussed progress on Seoul's drive to denuclearize North Korea. President Moon called on France to do its part as an influential European power to encourage the regime to follow through on its decision to give up its nuclear weapons program.
북한의 비핵화 조치가 아주 올바른 선택을 한 것이다 하는 믿음을 국제사회가 주어가면서 북한이 빠르게 비핵화를 할 수 있도록 이끌어내야 한다고 생각합니다.
The French president said international sanctions should remain in place until the regime has fully and finally abandoned its nuclear program, but added his country is ready to provide a helping hand if the North backs up its words with action.
As a nuclear state ourselves, France is ready to contribute on a technical level to help the denuclearization process. We have a range of expertise in the nuclear field which, in terms of denuclearization, would be useful, and we can offer that if needed.
From North Korea to trade and bilateral cooperation in the fields of science, the leaders also reached a comprehensive joint declaration. Included in that declaration is where the leaders will be holding their next summit, Seoul, South Korea. What's left of the South Korean leaders' schedule in Paris is a working lunch with the Prime Minister of France. President Moon will wrap up his stay in the French capital at a business forum aimed at shoring up economic ties between South Korea and France. With the president working on the front line to bring opportunities to Korean businesses, the hope is that both Seoul and Paris can forge tighter relationship in the era of fast-changing economic circumstances and bring Gwanghwamun Gate of Seoul and Arc de Triomphe of Paris closer than ever. Shin Se-min, Arirang News, Paris.